For those who don't know me, my name is Brandon Bush. Many people that know me, they call me B. Um, some people call me by my last name, which is obviously Bush. And some people call me President, obviously because we had two presidents by the last name of Bush as well. Um, I'm recording these videos basically as a journal for what I have been through in the last 7 months. And I'm also going to find this very therapeutic for me. And it's also to maybe help those who are going through the same thing. So how did this start? Basically, back in December of 2019, I was readying myself to go on a vacation from work. It was the week before Christmas. I'm ready to go. So I'm excited, ecstatic, need some time off of work. By the time, my vacation was coming towards, I also decided to have a little party because we shoot a podcast called That Spill, and it was our second episode. We just finished it up. First episode did very well, better than I expected. So we were trending up, and I was excited about the podcast, so decided to have a party. So on December 20th, I got real ill. Just body was real weak. I was fatigued and I couldn't hold anything down. So I called off the party. So the next day, my best friend, Danielle, hit me up. She's like, "You good?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just really sick." She's like, "You think you need to go to the ER?" Probably so. So she came and got me, took me to Advid Medical, formerly known as Shawnee Mission Medical. Checked in there, still sick, still throwing up, still can't eat, fatigue, all these things, body's weak. They go through their due diligence of checking me out. They said I had sepsis, and my blood pressure was like through the roof. So they were scared because of that. So they kept me for like almost 2 days in there. I got out, went home. So, I'm on vacation. So I'm just, all right, I'm going to rest. I'm going to take it easy. So what ended up happening is I just got progressively sicker and sicker and sicker throughout these days. Same symptoms. Still couldn't really eat. Couldn't drink water, all this stuff. I'm just throwing up. Body's weak. I'm still fatigued, still very tired. Then it got progressively worse where it was affecting my ability to walk. Like I had to hold on to a wall to walk. I lost my voice eventually. And then it was like hard to urinate. And I wasn't going to the bathroom, to pass bowel movements either. So I think it was a Friday. I was talking to my mom, and, I just barely got a voice. And she's like, "You all right?" And I'm just like, I really can't. It just sound like that, sound like gravel when I talk. So I ended up, my Aunt Audra, she ended up taking me to KU Medical. I get into KU Medical emergency room. They're checking me out. They noticed I had a cut on my foot. Get me all checked in and everything. They're running their tests and everything. They seem like puzzled, like they don't know what's going on. They're looking at me like I shouldn't be alive at this point, like I should be gone. And through many tests, CAT scans, MRIs, blood work, and all them things, they found out that I had something called, I heard some doctors refer to it as Guillain-Barré syndrome. Others refer to it as Guillain-Barré. I guess to each his own. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a syndrome that pretty much shuts down your whole nervous system. Like I couldn't urinate without a catheter. I didn't know when I was, passing a bowel movement. Um, what else happened with it? I had developed Bell palsy like right here, but it eventually bounced back to normal now. I can smile. See, but that's all good and dandy. But we figured that out. Also, I had an infection in my foot and in my kidneys. So after a while, they're giving me the antibiotics, trying to get me back to, my normal life. The 16th of January, a doctor comes in, he's looking at my foot, and then he's like, have you seen your right foot? And I'm like, no, I haven't, seen too much of anything. Just, I've been laying here. So he took a picture, showed me my foot, and it looked terrible. It looked like charred and burnt. So he talked to my eventual surgeon, Dr. Weiss, and came back to me and said, we had to amputate your right foot because if we don't, this infection is going to spread through your whole body and you're going to eventually die. And, I was nervous about these things, I ain't gonna lie. But, I took refuge in the Lord. I prayed, told God to give me a common spirit about these things. And so I was with it. Okay, a foot for life. It seems simple, like a no-brainer to me. So the first person I actually called was my mom, and she was hysterical. Don't do anything until I get there. Don't sign anything, blah, blah, blah. I need to know the schematics of everything. So she gets there. They talk to her, let her know what's going on. So the next day I ended up having a surgery. It's pretty much a blur to me. I didn't remember it, obviously, because they put me under. And then after those days, it was just, rehabilitating and trying to get back to being me. We're still in the process of doing that. It's a lot of work. I had to learn how to use a wheelchair, and people might be like, "You got to learn that's probably easy." No, it's a lot harder than you think. It takes a lot of strength to use a wheelchair, and I have a new profound respect for those who are in wheelchairs. I do have a prosthetic as of now. Just got to get into rehab so I can learn how to, properly walk on that. I'm using a walker to get around. I can wear the prosthetic for 6-7 hours without it not bothering me. So we're making progress in that as well. But like I said, I want to come to you guys and give you my outtake on things. So periodically I will be posting videos and just let you know about things, how I feel about things, how certain things in my life are affecting me, how things are different. So just hope you guys tune in. I hope you guys stay supportive. God bless you all. Peace and love. Be Bush out.